do it on the finales, ladies and gentlemen. This is a salute to you, the greatest race fans in the entire world. This is an opportunity for you to get up on your feet, and as you wave to the drivers, they're going to wave to you. How about at Golden Isle Speedway? It's the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, and they are coming at you 4 wide. In front of a fantastic crowd here this evening. All right, now, you had an opportunity to get your pictures, you had your opportunity to get your videos. This is the time where we ask you to please grab your seat. We got a lot of young, up-and-coming race fans in the crowd, and we want them to have a good, clean, clear view of the racing action, just like you want as well.
How about the backstretch parking? Hey, this is the first time you and I have been coming here. No burn barrels.
No, right? They haven't been needed.
Not in the 80-degree weather.
Not been needed.
Look at the former grandstands that were in turn 2 at Daytona. And it is awesome here tonight. All right, 50 laps. Remember 2 weeks ago we said we get to halfway.
Look at
the top. Look at the top. That's right.
That is awesome.
I mean, there's a lot of people there in the pit area. I mean, how many side-by-sides are there? Like
8 billion.
8 billion.
I mean, they are everywhere. And that one's about 8 feet tall, too. I will never understand that.
You know, that one you saw is like $75,000 from Daytona. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Let's
more
go
than
racing.
my car.
We're going to go racing for $25K. Let's go. You'll be able to buy one if you win this. Well, you won't, but
not that one.
Not that one. Let's do it, brother. Let's have a good one.
All right, Brandon Overton and Mark Whitner in row number 1, Blair Nodorf and Tyler Erb in row 2, Ricky Thornton Jr. and Brandon Shepard in row number 3. There's only one driver in this field that has won a feature here this week, and he starts 10th. That's Jonathan Davenport. Caution lights are going to be turned off, James Essex. The green flag is going to wave this time. There's an atmosphere in the air here at Golden Isles. We've had 3 good ones to start this week, and I think we're about to have a 4th. 50 laps the distance, ladies and gentlemen. $25,000 on the line. The green flag will wave in the Ace, Doran, Holland, and Rigging starting zone, and we are underway.
Rob Penrod waves the dual green flags. Overton on the bottom. Out at turn number 2, down the back straightaway, Mark Whitner for the lead. As I just said a while ago, he led 26 laps 2 weeks ago at Old Tech. Ended up on top of the turn for a wall, gave it all he had. Can he do it here tonight? He'll lead lap number 1.
Mark Whitner out front, Brandon Overton second. Oh, and Blair Nodorf just made absolutely hard contact with the wall. That car did not even turn at the end of the front straightaway, and that is going to bring out a Hellraiser Jacks caution flag. His tire flew off of the race car. Oh, man, that could have been very, very bad for people, and I hope Blair Nodorf is okay because that is a hard hit. Whew. I mean, that right front tire sheared off of that race car and ended up, I don't even know where it ended up. It could be by our rental car out there. They're taking the hood off the 76 of the Renner South Dakota driver, and man, it has been a tough speed weeks for him. Had a good qualifying effort and a good heat race run tonight. Blair Nodorf is okay. That's the good sign. And we're going to take a look at it and keep it on the right front of the 76 right here. Right there it goes.
Wow. Well, thankfully he's all right.
Yeah, he's okay. And right there you can see the tire. It hit a trash barrel. I'm not positive. And
Did it clear that truck?
I don't think the tire hit a vehicle back there, and I'm not entirely sure how that's even possible. But thank the good Lord that it happened.
Man, talk about a get-out-of-jail-free card. Wow. It was wild the way it sheared that tire off as well. He did hit the wall hard, but you almost wonder if that wheel was loose some kind of way, just the way it sheared it at least from the infield. You don't always see it go that way, guys.
Yeah, no, and I know you couldn't see the FK Rod instant replay from down there, but it did stay. It came off here towards the end of the front straightaway as well. It just makes you wonder what happened. All right, well, that's a good segue into hearing a little bit more about VWin, the sponsor for many years now of the Winter Nationals and what they specialize in. Here's a look at your VWin Inside Track.
We're at the VWin Winter Nationals at Golden Isle Speedway. Aaron and Robert from VWin here with me. Aaron, it's a crazy world we live in where everybody needs supplies. They need them at a good price. And I was going to put you on the spot. How are you guys dealing with that right now at VWin?
I mean, it's a challenge. I think it's a challenge for everybody. But when you look at VWin's overall, we have the global footprint and the locations to, take advantage of our buying power to try to keep that consistency for our customers as much as we can and really know what our customers are looking for. And I think it's a combination of both, right, that really helps us. So we're proud to be obviously a big part of this in North America, be able to supply you guys the products that you need. But I think, ultimately it's our buying power and how we work together to come to that. So
you continue to grow with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. We're at an 82-degree day in March. How cool is it to see from where you guys started to where you're at now to where you head in the future?
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, the partnership has been fantastic. All the races over the years have been great, but you can ask for better weather here right now and the location, and we're super proud to be part of this group. So very excited to see the races tonight, but what a wonderful place.
VWin Metals, a great partner with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, a great friend of racing. Make sure to support them whenever you can.
All right, getting ready to go back to Green Flag Racing here at Golden Isles. 1 lap in the books, 49 laps to go, and Mark Whitner leads the field to the green.
Cody Jett, the crew chief on the 5 car. Overton will go back into second. Thornton third. Fourth is Shepard. Fifth is Trey Mills. Down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3 in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series history. Of course, the 95th win last night for the driver out of Blairsville, Georgia. Again, trying to come up through there from 10th. We've had looking for our 95th different driver to win a race in the Lucas Oil Series.
I mean, if you're a numbers person, who knows? How about Trey Mills on the high side, James? He's got the 14 rolling all of a sudden. The defending Herald and Review 100 champion, making hay up top in the 14.
Out of turn number 2, 3 laps in the record books here tonight of 50. Mills on the outside of RTJ. Trey Mills has got it going on. Out at turn number 4, down the main straightaway. He'll go to the 3rd spot for the St. Augustine, Florida driver.
He started 7th. He's running up there where nowhere else has ventured yet. Here comes Trey Mills. Is he going to cross over Brandon Overton?
No, he does.
Trey Mills to the 2nd spot. Yes, sir, in 14.
Right now, Whitner with the lead. Middleburg, Florida, St. Augustine, Florida. Take a bow into turn number 3. They'll work on it. And Tyler Erb into the hot is out of this one. Tyler Erb, your runner-up last night, out of this one with 5 or 6 laps complete. Wow, do not know what happened. Ben will get an update here shortly as we stay green down the back straightaway.
Yeah, Mark Whitner setting a good pace at the front of this field, and he's running a completely different line than Trey Mills. Mills running really a different line than anybody as you look back there on a battle for what is, I believe, about the 6th spot or so. And there's the battle for 4th just in front of him. Ricky Thornton Jr. has that spot. Brandon Shepard trying to take it away.
I hope somebody had Whitner and Mills in dirt draft because you're looking pretty good right now, but still a long way to go. I tell you what, Trey Mills, the eyeball test, he is hooked up. He is flying as he comes out of turn 4. Whitner has about a half a straightaway lead at turn number 1, DJ, with 9 laps scored. Overton is 3rd. Thornton, Shepard, Dotson, Alberson, O'Neal is up to 8th. Cody Overton is 9th. Sam Seawright runs 10th.
Boy, Mark Whitner really, really good at the front of this field, James. But 10 laps in, and we know what that means. He is just a couple laps away from catching up to the back end of the field. And there are no slouches in this one. as the first few drivers to go a lap down are going to be Clay Harris and Dan Ebert. Harris, who has been oh so good here in Speed Weeks, and comes into the event 5th in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series point standings.
The top 2 in the Hoker Trucking Hard Charger, I bet you can guess both of them.
Max Blair
and Hudson O'Neal. As we stay green, 11 laps in the books. There is Thornton right now in 4th. He was on the podium last night. Shepard remains in 5th. Mark Whitner continues to show the way as he comes off the turn number 4 right here. And here comes Trey Mills. They'll pick up the tail end of the field. Heavy traffic as they'll come out of turn number 2, Dustin. 2 by 2 by 2 in front of your leaders.
Trey Mills, he's on the move. Boy, wouldn't this be something? Here he comes. Florida, Georgia. 1, 2, and 3, and he's not quite able to get him yet. Mills going to go to the outside. Oh, baby. Is he going to take the lead this time? I'll cross him over down the back straightaway. Trey Mills to the lead in 14. He's looking to make it official this time by 15 laps in the books. You've got a new leader. It's Trey Mills.
First time in his career he leads a Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series race. 15 scored here tonight. Down the back straightaway. Wow. He started, by the way, in 7th, Dustin. And he's out in front right here. Here's 2nd spot. Whitner has it. Brandon Overton runs in 3rd. Can we run another race tomorrow? Golden Oz, can we extend the speed month, the speed year out as we go down the back straightaway? Wow.
I mean, I don't know when we're running at Golden Isles next year, but man, you better be here if you're watching at home. This place has been sporty. Don't look now. Here comes Ricky Thornton Jr., a slider on the 76 of Overton. He'll go by. Overton will try to pass him back. That's the battle for 3rd. 33 laps to go. Overton with a slider on Thornton. He'll take that spot back away. And here comes Rocket 1 with them.
Please stay green the rest of the way. Can we have one? I know it's early. 32 laps to go. Brian Shirley out of this one in the 3S.
Trey Mills, 1 second the advantage he has, and he is in heavy lap traffic right now. In the 14 on the left side of your screen, on the right side of your screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars all battling for 2nd spot. A second behind your race leader, Trey Mills. 20 laps in the books. James, 30 to go.
Works to the outside of the 6 of Clay Harris, who's 5th in the points. Ebert in front of him. Out of turn number 2, it's Overton, Shepard, Whitner, Thornton in 5th. Dotson, Alberson, O'Neal, Cody Overton, Davenport is 10th.
I mean, that race for 2nd is just incredible, man. Look at this. I mean, there's like 8 cars all in the same half straightaway right there. Brandon Shepard trying to take 2nd away from Brandon Overton now.
Can we bottle this and save this for 2027 as they come out of 4? Man, they are all over the place back here. Mills in heavy traffic. Brandon Overton, Brandon Shepard pedaling hard. Trey Mills now is going to have to deal with some traffic as they're trying to go 3 wide in front of him right here. Oh, baby, look at this.
Uh-oh.
Whitner now as they come out of turn number 4. It's Mills now. Here comes Overton. Here comes Shepard. 23 laps complete here tonight. 2 shy of the Hellraiser Jack's halfway mark.
Oh, Mills got a good run off quarter number 2 right there. He really hit his marks that time as that battle for 2nd had closed in on Mills, but Mills with a good run that time, able to stretch that lead back out just a little bit right there. If he can get that run, if he can catapult off corner number 2, and we've got a Hellraiser Jack caution as Daniel Hilsebeck slows. 1 lap shy of the Hellraiser Jack's halfway point. 24 laps scored, 26 laps remaining.
Deep breath, my friend.
I need one.
A dandy. A dandy is Daniel Hilsebeck. Ben Shelton to the Heartbeat Hot Sauce Hot Pick.
Well, he's got company. How about your undefeated this week, Jonathan Davenport into the Heartbeat Hot Sauce Hot Pit in car 49. Mechanical issues take Tyler Erb out here tonight. Crew goes to work on the 49 car, and he's trying to stay perfect this week, guys. He's going to have his work cut out for him in the final 26 laps.
Well, he was running in 10th, and that's where he had started, Ben, so no ground had been gained by the fast 49. As they go to work on the right rear of that race car, we're going to reset the field for you. Trey Mills leads. He's been your leader since lap 15. Brandon Overton is 2nd. Brandon Shepard is 3rd. 4th is Ricky Thornton Jr. Hudson O'Neal is 5th. Then it's Garrett Alberson 6th, Mark Whitner 7th, Ethan Dotson 8th, Cody Overton 9th, and Devin Moran will round out the top 10. Carson Ferguson also in the hot pit bin.
Yeah, new right rear tire going on Jonathan Davenport's car. They're looking at that right rear to see if it was losing some air out of it. Things are busy down here. A lot of teams are very interested to see about Davenport's right rear. How about Trey Mills, 17 years old? Got his biggest win last year, $20,000, the Cotton Pickin' 100 at Magnolia Motor Speedway. But boy, 25 tonight for his first Lucas Oil win. That would be big time for the 14 out of Florida.
And he started 7th. All right, Hoker Trekking Hard Charger, check these out. O'Neal, 19th to 5th, right? Moran, 22nd to 11th. Max Blair has now passed 44 cars this week. He's up 5. He's passed 9 here tonight, 25th to 16th, and we're still not even halfway. Davenport back out.
These last 2 nights, Hudson O'Neal as well, as you said, passing just cars wholesale.
So out of the race, DJ, Nodorf will be 25th. 24th will be Herb. 23rd will be Leach. 22nd will be Shirley. Everybody else still out on the racetrack.
So from 19th to 5th, there's your Hoker Trucking Hard Charger as it stands. Hudson O'Neal in the SSI Motorsports number 71, plus 14 for the current Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series points leader. And we still have 26 laps to go, James. It has been an outstanding first 24 laps here in this one.
Atomic and Brownstown better be packed here in a few weeks, right? Are you kidding me? All right, Mills, 7th to the lead. All right, so on the restart, Overton's going to pick the top on Shepard. Shepard needs a good run. He's got a couple of finishes he needs to throw out of here. And he wants that win, 25K. He won the finale at Volusia a few weeks, was what, 3 weeks ago now. Trey Mills.
$25,000, nothing to sneeze at, man. It's kind of, it can get lost in the shuffle of things sometimes when you run 4 nights. But 25K could be a career changer for some of these drivers, including the 17-year-old that's out front, or the 18-year-old that's out front, and we're back underway.
No, baby, on the bottom at Brandon Overton for the lead. Mills, they leave each other plenty of room down the back straightaway. That 14 car has been superb up top. Here comes Overton through the middle. Out at turn 4, it's still the St. Augustine youngster with the lead at a 1.
Trey Mills been your leader since lap 15, and he is the leader here at the Hellraiser Jacks halfway point. He's got the clean air out front, and that enables him to scoot ahead by a few car lengths over Brandon Overton. Meanwhile, Brandon Shepard slides into the 3rd position, and Hudson O'Neal trying to take 4th away from Ricky Thornton Jr., unable to do so right now.
And the Hellraiser Jacks caution is out. Garrett Alberson has an issue here on the main straightaway, Dustin.
Yeah, I think he cut a tire on the 58 through turns 3 and 4. The evasive action for the competitors around him. He'll make his way down the Heartbeat Hot Sauce hot pit area. Overton turning up the wick on that restart, but Trey Mills turning back the challenges. Flat right rear on car 58.
All right, so Garrett Alberson down there in that Heartbeat Hot Sauce hot pit. Our 3rd caution, Hellraiser Jacks caution flag of the racing. Garrett Smith also going to make his way into the infield as well.
O'Neal up 14.
Okay.
Blair up 14. Moran up 12. Ebert up 9. So Max is up to 49 cars passed this week. And he ain't done yet, I bet.
Well, remember I told you it was going to be 55 by the end of the night. I did say that.
That very well could happen. We still got 24 to go. And the tough season for Garrett Alberson continues. But Trey Mills, again, he started 7th, took the lead on lap 15 from Mark Whitner. Whitner is back to 7th right now. Dan Ebert, again, won the 2nd B main of the night, and he is 9th. All right, we'll single them out here, and then we'll double them up. So Overton will have the choice again. That last restart, he started on the top, so I would assume he'd do that again. But, of course, we've been wrong before. Trey Mills. Looking good.
As Ben mentioned, won the Cotton Pickin' 100 last year. Won an incredibly entertaining Herald and Review 100 last year with the Dirt Car Summer Nationals. And trying to become the 95th different winner in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, one night after Jonathan Davenport got his 95th career win with the series to stand alone atop the all-time winners list.
Port pitted, changed the tire. He's up to 14th. All right, 24 laps to go. All right, so Albertson back out. He will go in front. Let's see if he's on the back. Everybody may be on the lead lap. All right, Trey Mills leads his first laps in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series of his young career. Cuts down the track. Here we go. We are back underway at the East Oran. Hauling and rigging restart zone into turn number 1. Oh, this is going to be, I don't know what to say, DJ. Down. Let's run another 50. Here we go into turn 3. Trey Mills. Here comes Overton. Here comes Shepard. Thornton and O'Neal off at turn 4. Trey Mills continues to show the way at Golden Isles.
Hey, we said it earlier in the night, man, that 14 car's been good down here this week. They just needed things to fall their way. They needed to get an entire night of racing put together. Could this be the night? 28 laps in the books, and Mills once again on the restart stretches out to a healthy 1 second advantage over Overton. Shepard, O'Neal up from
Hellraiser
19th.
Jack's caution. Clay Harris.
Flat right rear on the 6.
DJ.
Yep.
25th to 8th for the 111.
Laces out.
Holy cow. We still got 22 to go, and it's Clay Harris 5th in the points to the Heartbeat Hot Sauce Hot Pit, Ben Shelton.
Yeah, the crew is getting ready for Clay Harris in car 6. They can see that. It's worth noting that Albertson, when his tire went down, it was just basically it blew out. There, it was not cut down. Meanwhile, we see the 6-car Clay Harris tire completely flat. It's not shredded like we saw out of Albertson's car on the right rear, so we'll see what comes off that race car. But, man, I tell you what, Trey Mills would probably love to see a Hellraiser Jack's caution about every 3 or 4 laps because he is a rocket ship on the restarts.
You're right. Much like Jonathan Davenport was last night as well, right? He's so good on those restarts and able to stretch out the advantage. So the 17-year-old out of St. Augustine, Florida, that Mills Concrete, Coltman Farms Racing, VG Performance, Boswell Oil entry, has been your leader since lap 15. Sam Seawright also, James, has made his way down to the Heartbeat Hot Sauce Hot Pit, our right rear, going on that entry as well.
All right, 28 laps complete. It'll be Trey Mills, Brandon Overton, Brandon Shepard, Hudson O'Neal, Ricky Thornton Jr., top 5. Then Cody Overton, Ethan Dotson, Max Blair, Mark Whitner, Dan Ebert. As again, they do get courtesy laps for tires down. Michael Leach, last night's All-Star Performance Fast Qualifier.
5 cars currently out of the race.
Leach is he is out of the race, right?
He is out of the race,
yeah,
yes.
So my bad. So he's going to go back to the pit area. So out of the race still remains Nodorf.
6 cars out, I'm sorry.
Okay, yes, right. Nodorf, Tyler, Michael Leach, Brian Shirley, Daniel Hilsebeck, and is Garrett Smith
Garrett
out?
Smith is out, yes.
Okay. All right.
Well, there's Clay Harris. They were able to get the 6-car back out on the track. Again, he comes into the event 5th in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series point standings. And I don't know if Sam Seawright going to be able to make his way back out or not. Track crew still out there scavenging the racetrack, making sure there's no debris on this progressively banked 4/10 mile oval.
Blair up. Update, Blair up. 52 cars this week. He's already clinched the Hooker Trucking Hard Charger for the year, maybe. Yes, Ben.
And guys, I can see from the other end of Heartbeat Hot Sauce Hot Pit that it looks like, yeah, he does. Seawright's helmet's off, working on the right rear, something going awry on that. So out of the party here tonight is Sam Seawright in the Coleman Farm 16. Back-to-back Ice Bowl winner. He's another guy that you feel like in the blink of an eye could end up with his first Lucas Oil win.
You're absolutely right about that.
All right, so we'll get them straightened out here. Again, they do get courtesy laps, so that is about to right now. So we've got cars out of this one into the infield.
Like track
Still
crew
got something
maybe.
down here in turn number 1.
They're looking for something maybe. track prep crews. There they go. Got something out of the racetrack down there. Great camera work.
It's not Max Blair's transponder, that's for sure.
Great
All
camera
right,
work by Jeff Converse and John Shields up top.
Absolutely
here
fantastic
with us this weekend.
Yes.
And the oft-adored Adam Martz down the low-angle camera in turns 3 and 4. Victory lane on the Heartbeat Hot Sauce Hot Pit as well.
We just need to go and put him in the National Dirt Lane Hall of Fame, right? Adam Martz, put him in as a write-in candidate. All right, here we go. He'll get in before Belichick. 22 to go. It's Mills, Overton, Shepard, O'Neal, Thornton. As we go into turn number 3, the H-Door and hauling and rigging restart zone at Golden Isles on a Saturday night for $25,000, and the 17-year-old leads him into 1.
Trey Mills out front. Brandon Overton second. Here comes Brandon Shepard on the inside. Hudson O'Neal. Oh, man, he thought about threading the needle off corner number 2. Then he thinks better of it. Still 22 laps to go in this one. Make it 21. Mills out front, and here comes Shep.
Down the back straightaway, Trey Mills. What a battle for second between Brandon Overton, Brandon Shepard, and Hudson O'Neal. You're going to see this all year long in the Lucas Oil 800 Series. O'Neal throws the slider on B-Shep. He'll take the 3rd spot.
My goodness, Golden Isles is good, man. Golden Isles is on fire here this week. Trey Mills out front. Brandon Overton has finally shaken himself free. And that battle for the 3rd spot on your screen between Hudson O'Neal, Brandon Shepard, Ricky Thornton Jr., Cody Overton, and Max Blair entering the chat in the 1-1-1.
Usually it's the burn barrels keeping you warm here. It's been the race, and it's hot. Look out, man. Oh, they're 3 wide down the straightaway. Thornton right through the middle. Cody Overton, Shepard. Here comes the 111.
You're not missing anything up front. It's still Trey Mills by 1.4 seconds over Brandon Overton. Brandon Overton has a 1.2 second advantage over Hudson O'Neal. Oh, by the way, who has come from the 19th starting spot.
Blair, 19 spots. He's passed 54 cars now this week. He's not done yet. 16 to go. Are you serious? Mills still leads, looking good. Trey down the back straightaway.
Yeah, but I tell you what, James, these last couple laps, Brandon Overton has closed in. Meanwhile, Jonathan Davenport's bid for a 4-peat has come to an end. He's out of the race in the 49.
Trey Mills out of turn number 2. Here's the battle here. Cody, oh, man, no contact. They're at it side by side. That is for 5th and 6th. Blair is up to 5th. From
25th.
Provisional starting spot, 25th to 5th. Behind his good buddy Ricky Thornton Jr. here shortly. It's still Trey Mills, Brandon Overton, Hudson O'Neal, Ricky Thornton Jr., Blair, Cody Overton, Shepard, Moran, Dennis Erb Jr., and Dan Ebert runs 10th.
Yeah, don't look now. Brandon Overton. He just took another 10th off Trey Mills' lead. 13 to go. That's the gap between 1st and 2nd on the left side of your screen. Mark Whitner led the first 14 laps of this one. Trey Mills has been out front since lap 15, and he's 12 laps away from potentially the biggest win of his career. Dennis Erb Jr. is slow on the inside of turns 3 and 4, and that will draw the Hellraiser Jacks caution flag. He's got he's got damage on the right side. I couldn't tell if the right rear was down or not, though. He's got trouble on the rear end of that race car, is what Dennis Erb Jr. has.
As he heads into the Heartbeat Hot Sauce Hot Pit under the attention of crew chief Heather Lineman.
Yeah, and I think Heather could see from the racetrack because before he ever pulled off, before the caution came out, she had already packed up the war wagon down here, if you will. Now she leans in to get a word with him. But it looks like we'll see if they try to get back out. But right now, not really sure what's going on with this race car, guys. I tell you what, the tension building down here, watching the Mills family and this crew watching, just, man, it's what the sport's all about. Still a long way to go. And just like that, they're going to go to work on Dennis Erb Jr.'s car, so maybe not as terminal as Heather thought it might have been.
All right, great job down there, Ben.
Yeah, thank you, Ben.
Now, Trey Mills, the 17-year-old.
You talk about the nerves of a mama?
Yeah.
Awesome.
That is Amanda down there, and of course Amanda and Stanton Mills. Just fantastic family. Jason Fitzgerald has mentored Trey, good friend of the family, and they've taken their lumps. They got there and do a lot this year out on the road with the World of Outlaws going for rookie. They've turned a lot of laps here, trying to get back at get their first national tour win. Could it be tonight?
Well, very well. 12 laps to go. There will be the tire. Is Herb coming back out? He was down. Here he comes back out. Did they change it? Did they change it, Ben?
I think so. I think they did.
Sure. I think they did. Okay.
Well, he's made his way back out.
And so just spring still on the 28 car. No tire. All 4 tires were up, and I think that's why Heather thought it was going to be something else. They went to work on it, got it back out to the race car.
And they can't change the tire. Yeah, they were the cause of the caution. They can't change the tire.
Yep.
All right, 12 to go. It'll be Mills, Brandon, Overton, O'Neal, Thornton, Blair, 5th. Cody Overton, Moran, Shepard, Ebert, and Dotson. Wow.
12 laps to go. 12 laps stand between Trey Mills and the biggest win of his career, James.
Here we come out of turn number 4, the East Door and hauling and rigging restart zone. Here comes Overton on the outside, O'Neal on the bottom. Is O'Neal going to throw the slider on the youngster? And he's going to take the lead briefly. The crossover by Trey Mills. They're going to go side by side down the back straight with the lead of Golden Isles for $25,000. The youngster out of turn number 4, and he got them. You got to give him the victory fuel power to move the race so far. O'Neal's going to throw it back on the bottom.
Max Blair from last.
Josh Richards did that about 10 years ago, came from dead last in a backup car to win it. Right now he's the 3rd.
Hudson O'Neal to the lead, James.
We've got a lead change.
10 to go. Hudson O'Neal to the lead. Oh.
Blair says, look out. Here comes Max Blair.
Where did Devin Moran come from? 22nd. Holy hell. Golden Isles is on fire. Mills back to the lead, 9 to go.
Rigsby.
Max Blair may win this from last.
Oh,
what
man, down the back straightaway. 8 to go. O'Neal back on the bottom. Mills bumps the wall. Down the straightaway. You wonder how much tire Max Blair has left.
Is this the race of the year already? Oh, no, Mills in the wall and he's over.
He flips. Oh, man.
And the red flag is out with 8 to go here at Golden Isles. Ladies and gentlemen, word from Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series officials, Trey Mills is okay. Man, Heartbreak Hotel for the 17-year-old. He's climbing out of the car, Golden Isles. Let him hear you.
Well, I looked over there and we'll get at FK Rodin's instant replay, but Heartbreak Hotel to the ultimate extreme here tonight.
Brian Green down there, man.
He drove the race of his life right there, and let's take a look at it again.
Ben Shelton making his way down there. Ben, whenever you're ready, you take it away.
Trey, first and foremost, brother, you okay?
Yeah, I'm all good.
What happened, man? You guys are going for the lead. What happened down in 1 and 2?
You know, I was going for the biggest race of my career, and I was giving Hudson everything he had, and I just drove it in too deep and got in the fence, and I don't know, somebody hit me from behind, but it just went over. But my car was just so good. I just hate it from my guys, man. I feel like I should have won that race, and I did.
You learned so much, man. You're making so many gains. I tell you what, Golden Isle Speedway, he can hear you. Let Trey Mills hear it down in 1 and 2. Buddy, I know that breaks your heart. You won some fans tonight. What is you had this whole place, dude. What does that mean to you?
It means so much. You know, this is the dream, really, to win Luke's soul race. So we got a good car. You know, we just got to keep coming back better and stronger, and we'll get us one eventually.
You're going to get one, I promise, brother. Trey Mills out of this one, but he is okay.
Hey, Golden Isles, buy some Trey Mills merch, man. Let's support that young man. All right, for those of you at home on FloRacing, we're going to take a look at the FK Rodin's instant replay and see what happened to the 17-year-old out of St. Augustine, Florida.
Right there, got up, and there you go. Man,
And that was heavy contact from Hudson O'Neal. Hud with nowhere to go, but Trey was right. That was what helped send that car over. He got high into the wall. The right side tires get up, and that shot right there is what sent the 14 of Trey Mills up, over, and outside the turn 2 wall here at Golden Isle Speedway with 8 laps remaining.
And now they got to get it out of the grass over there. So O'Neal, I assume, will have damage as well in the 70. O'Neal is out of the race.
Oh, man. Hudson O'Neal, your top 2 cars now out of it.
And you know what that means.
That means the driver that started dead last in this race, 25th, Max Blair, will inherit the lead.
Brandy might say something nice to him if he can win this one from dead last tonight.
I mean, this race has had more plot twists than a daytime soap opera.
Wow.
So Hudson
Here comes
O'Neal
the, get a camera shot here coming out of turn 4, the push for the 71.
All right, well, Golden Isles, he started 19th. He was running second. He's got his helmet off. How about it for Hudson O'Neal, who had a whale of a run going tonight? Man.
Well, it'll be Blair, unofficially, Overton, Moran.
And Moran started 22nd.
Thornton, Clay Harris had to take a provisional. Alberson, Overton, Shepard, Dotson, Dennis Erb.
Look, there's the 14, by the way.
Yeah.
I have never seen this in my life. So look at where the 14 is, James. If we can hold that drone shot right there. There is not a way to get to that car at this point.
No.
That car, it's going to have to stay there for the remainder of the night until they can get to it. There's no way to get to the 14 right now. I don't know that I've ever seen this in 30-plus years of announcing.
I've seen it in my home track, the Riverside International Speedway, but man, that was a hobby stock up on the turn 2 wall. Wow.
I mean,
wow.
I would love to see it kind of slid back a little bit off of. I mean, it's off the track.
See,
but
the wall's not all that tall down there. Yes, Ben. Wow.
Yeah, I was just going to say it's a little further back than you think, but yeah, I mean, obviously it's an attainable destination, so.
Well, yeah.
Wow. Man, what a hard, I mean, the highs and lows of this sport, guys. I was down there, and of course his mom, Amanda, very emotional. His dad, Stanton, down there, and that young man's day's coming, and I think it's going to come in a lot of different ways. I think he's going to have a lot of success, but you hate to see it. But man, we were lining up for hell race of the year, race of the decade, the way we were heading in that one, and you hate that for Huddy too. He'd come so deep in the field.
Well, Blair was running third. If he wins this race, he's earned it.
100%.
I know you lose the top 2 and you're going to say, he has earned it.
Anybody that wins this race earns it.
And it's not over.
Now, he was the emergency provisional, right?
Yes.
All right, who is going to tell Brandy if he wins? He doesn't get $25,000 because you got to take the start money off of it. So, it's $23,500 payday
it's
tonight.
$1,500 to start.
So, yes.
How about
Overton, Brandon Overton's got issues on his right front, Ben Shelton.
Yeah, the right front is, there's a great look at it. You can see the bumper sticking out. The flopper is pushed back, and that car has made its way to the All Makes Collision service area down in turn number 4, and they're trying to pull it off, but you gotta wonder from this vantage point that we have, James, if that's not rubbing against that right front tire, or what?
Tyler Reddick won without a right front fender. Why not Brandon Overton, right? 8. We still got 8 laps to go.
I mean, what's going through Max Blair's head right now, of all things, too?
Well, you wonder how much tire is left. Last night there was some tire wear in 50 laps. And right now we're still 8 shy of the 50 laps.
So it would be, to Ben's point, Max wouldn't get $25,000 since it was an emergency
minus
provision.
Minus
$1,500. That's right. It'd be $23,500, which is still a pretty darn good payday.
Would that still be a career best? Now remember, he won $20,000 in the at Lernerville, right? In the Rush Series,
the EMIG Memorial, yeah. Man, good question.
I mean, if he wins, do we have to adjust the winner's check in victory lane? Carry the knot.
All right, well, Max Blair leads from dead last, from 25th. Brandon Overton second from the pole. Devin Moran is third from 22nd. Fourth is Ricky Thornton Jr. And boy, look at the damage there as the braces that hold the quarter panel out dangling off the back of the 76. And is Clay Harris up to fifth? He pitted. Clay Harris pitted. And he is back up to, and he started 24th. He pitted. Good night. We're going back to green. It's a single file restart because we're less than 10 to go.
Yeah, it's not over.
And here we go.
We still got 8 laps. Ace during restart.
Yeah, that's
good one for Moran.
That 76 didn't come up to fire nearly as quickly as what he wanted to right there.
Watch this down the back straightaway. He's going to do the crossover, and he thought about it under the top. Max Blair from 25th to the lead off of turn 4. Here comes Moran. Here comes Overton. Thornton, Clay Harris. Can he get his first Lucas Oil win? Clay Harris digging on the bottom down the back straightaway.
I mean, Clay Harris started 24th and he pitted once as well. He's already been in the infield. This time by 6 laps to go. Here comes Devin Moran, and Brandon Overton's getting the 76 wound back up.
Oh, baby, the king of beers down the back straightaway.
Alberson pitted too.
This is awesome. Here they come through the middle. There's Moran. Overton. Max Blair still leads down the straightaway. 6 laps to go. It'll be 5 to go next time around. Josh Richards did this. It's been a while here, but right now the 99 to the top. Out at turn number 4, 5 to go for the Centerville, Pennsylvania driver. And here comes Moran to the outside.
Yeah, Moran's got that 99 wound up. James Max Blair leads. Here comes Devin Moran. Devin Moran down to the inside. They make contact in 3 and 4. Devin Moran will go to the lead with 3 to go.
Wow. That's
Max
4 to
Blair
go.
with a slider.
3 to go. Down the back straightaway. Brandon Overton is third. Alberson fourth. Clay Harris fifth. But all eyes up front. Max Blair. Dan, look at. Oh, man, did you see that? They're 3 wide coming down the straightaway. 2 by 2 into 1. They are throwing haymakers. It's the Bears' performance. 1 left to go. Bronson is out of this one. Moran, Blair. Off at turn 4. Garrett Alberson has climbed back to third.
Devin Moran. Oh, and we've got a Hellraiser Jack's caution. I can't think of a more fitting way to end this one. Unbelievable.
I don't think the 111. Yeah.
Yeah, he just, I think he was just showing Devin Moran where the VWin banners are over in turn number 4.
Well, we saw what happened at Johnny Chastain last night on the 1 to go.
Johnny Collins.
Wow. Johnny Collins, not Chastain. How about the other Johnny?
Dotson. I think the Dotson is the reason for the Hellraiser Jack's caution. He's parked up there in turn 2.
He was. Guys, what about the chaos that is? It's just been the battle for the lead tonight.
Outside of all this, we still have a car that barrel rolled in turns 1 and 2 sitting outside the racetrack. This has been one of the more bizarre and yet incredibly entertaining races that I've ever seen in my entire life. Devin Moran is I believe the 4th different leader, and I've lost track of the number of lead changes. I think
Trey Mills will lead the most laps. Whitner led, right?
Oh, Hudson O'Neal led a lap. That's right.
Yes.
5 different leaders.
And it's not over yet.
It's not over yet.
Garrett Alberson may pass both of them.
Or Clay Harris.
We go back to 2 to go, Dustin, by the way.
Alberson and Harris both pitted during this race. They were both in the Heartbeat Hot Sauce Hot Pit. And now they're 3rd and 4th.
Wow.
All right, well.
What would Brian Holbert say? This is what you
saved your lunch money for right here.
I've saved a lot of money.
Today's lunch money, tomorrow's lunch money, all the lunch money. My goodness. So let's not forget, Devin started 22nd, guys.
Yeah.
2nd was an emergency provisional. 3rd and 4th have been to the hot pit. And Brandon Overton's still trying to find the old Golden Isles and had a different kind of traction.
All right, it is a green, white, checkered finish. 2 laps left to decide it. Moran, Blair, Alberson, Harris, and Overton will lead the field single file with 2 laps to go into the Ace Door and Hauling and Rigging starting zone.
This is the restart. Here comes Blair. Garrett Alberson's trying to go to the outside in 58. Down the back straightaway. Blair in his second. Alberson's got the momentum up top, and Moran trying to pull away. Barrett's performance, white flag, 1 lap to go. Alberson on the accelerator. He's going to do the crossover. No, he's going to stick to the top. Final lap, Dustin.
Max Blair drives down to the inside of Devin Moran, but the 99 is too strong off the corner. Second place up for grabs. Through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Devin Moran will win a wild finale at Golden Isles. Max Blair hangs on for second. Garrett Alberson third. Clay Harris fourth, and Brandon Overton will round out the top 5. A truly outstanding race and an instant classic to wrap up the VWin Winter Nationals here tonight at Golden Isles Speedway. And if you don't like that, you may need to check your pulse. That right there will go down in the history books as an all-time Florida-Georgia Speed Weeks classic.
Golden Isles did not disappoint, Dustin, Jerry.
Sure.
This is, we're going to be talking about this one for a while.
There's still one bit of business still to take care of, and it's going to take them a minute to make their way into the Longacre Race Products Tech and Scale area. As they do that, we're going to let you catch your breath, and we're going to catch ours. We'll come back to Golden Isles Speedway in a wild VWin Winter Nationals finale.
Golden Isles, it's official. Your winner tonight, Devin Moran. Car 99. Devin Moran, your winner. The VWin Winter Nationals burnout all the way from the back stretch to the front stretch. 27th career win. Third of the year. You're defending Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series champion. He does it from 22nd. And he pulls into VWin victory lane. He took the lead with a handful of laps left, and what was a wild night here tonight, the finale of Speed Weeks, if you will. And Devin Moran is going to grab that Sunoco Race Fuels checkered flag and climb out of the race car. Again, 22nd to the win. And it's been an up and down week here at Golden Isles for Devin, but tonight it's going to end on top of the Big River Steel podium. The Roger Sellers Double Down Motorsports Millwood Plumbing number 99 Longhorn. And he let it scream out there tonight. The VWin Winter Nationals, the finale, did not disappoint. Race fans, he's out of the car. How about it for Devin Moran? Helmet, Sunoco checker flag in hand. Confetti fills the air. And just a few days before he welcomes his baby girl to the world, Devin Moran picks up the win. Steve Stevenson congratulates him. Crew's down here chucking the bunch. Car owner Roger Sellers down here, a big smile on their face. He came out of a B main tonight. And $25,000. His dad, the original $1 Million Man, Donnie Moran here. His beautiful wife, Lakia. Hey, man, how did you just win this one from 22nd?
What the hell just happened, Golden Isle Speedway? Let's hear it, fans! I don't know, man. This is the best racing we've had all the speed weeks. I think some racetracks need to learn from this place that wider racetracks and good banking is the way to go. You know, they've got the worst dirt out of every track we've been to down here, and they've provided the best racing all week long. So out of the whole month, it was just unbelievable, and definitely not what we expected after the week we've been having.
I was going to say, you're in the B main tonight. You're probably glad you didn't have to use a provisional. Car comes to life in the B main. You get into the show. That last 10 or 15 laps, and you're seeing leaders flipping, you're seeing Huddy's knocked out, Overton's got damage. At what point do you start thinking, holy hell, I can win this thing?
Honestly, until Trey and Huddy got into it, I was thinking, oh, we can get top 3. I felt like I was better than Max. I never really seen them guys up in front of me, though, because they were slicing and dicing. Then when they started sliding each other, I knew, like, hey, if I put myself in the right position, we can do it. And once they took themselves out, I just knew I needed to get a run, and when Max uses the whole track like that, going from very top to very bottom, how to use them up a little bit getting into 3, but you can't use the whole racetrack. You got to have someone be able to pass you one way or the other.
$25,000. You're gonna be a father here in the next few days. Your wife giving you a kiss. Your dad's here. The family's here. Roger Sellers, man. What were the emotions as you walked over and saw all these important people in your life?
I think we were all in shock, honestly. Like like I said, we've been struggling. We were decent the first night, okay the second night, and last night we were horrible, and we just kind of went back to the basics, and we weren't good early, but my car really came to life there in the feature. We just found a good line that I could run, and yeah, just made speed. So just a huge thank you to Roger Sellers, Double Down Motorsports. I'm sure Robbie, Casey, and Connor are all jumping back at home, so I can't thank them enough. My amazing wife. Now it's time to go home and have this baby, so super excited about that. My amazing crew, Chuck, Houston, Dylan, Brad, so many people I can't thank enough. So many great sponsors, you know. Big River Steel, C&W Trucking, Doug Curlis. Can't wait to talk to him after this one. Millwood Plumbing, One More Motorsports. I know Larry and the guys back home are watching and cheering. I haven't given them a shout out, so thanks to them. Hazen Services, Haskell's Hauling, McHugh, Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Refuel Wellness. So many people. Ohio Natural Energy, Phillips CPA firm. I know Corey, Chase, Connor, they were all having fun, so can't thank them enough. Midwest Sheet Metal, Elliott Farm, Bomag Southeastern Equipment, Bill Stein Shocks, Longhorn Chassis, Ibach Race Springs. We just amazing race car and amazing racetrack.
$25,000. Devin Moran is your winner here tonight. Second on the Big River Steel podium. Well, Brandy's probably not going to beat you up too bad. Dead last to second. You were in the lead. You heard Devin's perspective there on the contact. What did you see from your driver's seat, Max?
Yeah, I didn't hear what Devin said. I mean, he's one of the good guys, so it's hard to be mad or anything. It just sucks. I thought maybe we had a shot at that one. I'd have loved to see him, try to keep it off me like I did him on the next restart. I didn't do nothing stupid. I went in there and raced him through the corner, but, he's one of the best there is. So, yeah, like I said, congrats to them guys. He did what he had to do to win. There's absolutely no hard feelings, and hopefully maybe we can keep racing with him, and then maybe I can beat him every now and then.
Man, you have passed a lot of cars here this week, and I know you don't want the emergency provisional, but to leave here with Speed Weeks, and I know you came from worst to just about first, what does that give you to build on as you look to the rest of the season?
We're really good in the feature every night. It just no good early. I actually think my car was a little better tonight, and I just missed both my laps because I was trying so hard because I knew how far I've buried us all week, and I know we have a car capable of being out here all week long, and we just I've started too far back to make that happen, but it's a big, shot in the arm, a boost going forward, and hopefully we can keep the momentum rolling. And, I don't even know where we'll leave Speed Weeks in points, but I have a feeling it's got to be pretty good. I think we were 7th coming into tonight, and this should throw out an 11th, so that should help quite a bit.
Worst to second tonight, Max Blair, second on the Big River Steel podium. And we'll slide back third on the Big River Steel podium, Garrett Alberson. As we'll catch up with Garrett, he's hiding from me back here. Garrett, man, I tell you what, you have the tire explode on you around lap 30. You come into the Heartbeat Hot Sauce Hot Pit, and probably, I'm guessing in your mind, you tell me if I'm wrong, you're thinking, well, just another night, here we go. To end the night standing right here, man, I feel like your smile says it all, but what are the emotions?
Yeah, this is huge for our team right here and for the Speed Weeks. This has been one of my toughest tracks ever historically, and this is by far our best night. Man, what a crazy race, hats off to Devin and Max. Max has been fast all week here, and that was the best I've ever been here. I know it was, unique conditions for Golden Isles. It was kind of more of like an Illinois track right there, but we actually had traction and we could move around. Yeah, what a crazy race, man. I'm happy to be here.
Have you ever finished on the podium or finished a race, period, where a former leader's car's on top of the wall when you finish the race?
No, I don't think I've ever seen that before. They just gave up on it. They was like, that's where it sits. So, no, I'm glad Trey's all right, or I hope he's all right. That was a wild wreck. That was right in front of me. Yeah, just intense conditions and some questionable sliders. I hope I cleared Brandon and them, and some of them. It's just, man, he said it the best. This racing is just kind of, no holds barred now, and it's tough for me to get a hold of that. It's just wild stuff. And but man, I just got to thank all the people that help us out. Mesilla Valley Transportation, Sunoco Race Fuels, Bill Stein Shocks, Low Voltage Solution, Brack Properties, Arbor AutoWorks, Wins here in Kaysen, Sims Family, Swift Springs, Fast Shafts, Chris with Midwest Sheet Metal. I forget him sometimes. Big supporter of the sport. Man, we got so many cool people. I'm just proud of everything we're doing.
Garrett Alberson from the pit area to the podium. He rounds out the Big River Steel podium. DJ and James, in just a second, I think we're going to have a 50-50 number, but for now, I'll throw it back up to you.